Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about what I use to clean my brushes and beauty blender sponges. And if you've been following me for a while, then you might already know what I've been using, but I just found a couple of things even better than what I was using before. Oh, okay, let's backtrack a little bit. I was having a problem with getting some staining on my brushes and beauty blenders, and it was just aggravating me. Even though essentially the things were clean, I just didn't like that staining on there. I wanted it to look as brand new as possible. So I went on a hunt and tried like all different things, and it seemed like no matter what I used, either it didn't clean it the way I wanted it to, or it was too harsh, or a lot of people use a variety of synthetic and natural makeup brushes, and that's fine, but the problem with that is you want to clean your brushes, but you don't want to strip them. Especially if you have any natural hair brushes, they need to be cleaned but conditioned at the same time because it's real hair. So anyways, long story short, what I had decided to do was find something that worked, and then when I did, it was crazy expensive, and there's no way that I was going to pay that. The thing that I found that worked to clean the beauty blender was the Beauty Blender Solid from Sephora. If you buy the regular size of that, it's $45. $45. The travel size is 16, and yes, it works, but that's ridiculous. You're going to go through one of those in no time, and then you're not going to want to clean your stuff because it's so expensive. So I said, all right, what's in this? I looked at the first three ingredients because anytime you want to know what's in something, it has to be by law. It has to be listed by whatever the most ingredient is in that, whether it's food or beauty products, whatever it is. They list it in descending order of how much of that ingredient is in there. So the first three ingredients in the Beauty Blender Solid Cleanser is sodium palmate, sodium palm kernelate, and water. Okay, so that's basically what it is made up of. So at that time, the closest thing that I could find to that was Tone Body Soap, the original. And for whatever reason, I started having a hard time finding this. I was finding like the other scented ones, but I wanted the original because of the ingredient list, and also I didn't want a lot of added fragrances, especially floral, because I'm allergic to flowers. So once I got down to one box left in my package, because this package had 6 bars in it, I said I need to start figuring out if there's anything else I can use, because the only place I could find this was at this one grocery store in my area, and I wanted to be able to find something that maybe would be a little more easily available. I don't like going to that particular grocery store because the parking lot is always so crowded that I'm always afraid I'm going to get in an accident because cars are all backing out of their parking spaces at the same time. It's insane. Anyway, so I found not one, but 2 things that are not only more convenient for me to buy because of where they're being sold, but also they're cheaper. So here they are. Okay, depending on where you shop, I found one thing that is available at Family Dollar and one thing that is available at Dollar Tree. And the price is pretty much the same. At Family Dollar, they sell a brand of soap called Modesa. And I think this is something that is made for Family Dollar. They have a lot of generic copycat type products at Family Dollar that are really good. So this is the Modesa Cocoa Butter Soap. And right on the package it says, compare to Tone Cocoa Butter. So they are blatantly trying to rip it off. So you get 2 bars in the package, and it's $1, so 50 cents a bar. And smells really nice, and it says on there, not 100% satisfied, return package on unused product within 30 days to any Family Dollar store for a refund. So you can't beat that, right? So there's one alternative. And if you shop at Dollar Tree they have Zest, Indulgence, Cocoa Butter, and Shea. Now, the reason why these I feel are even better choices than what I was using before is, like I said, the Beauty Blender Solid ingredient list lists as the first 3 ingredients: sodium palmate, sodium palm kernelate, and water. Okay, with the tone, the first 3 ingredients are sodium cocoate, sodium palm kernelate, and sodium palmate. Okay, so the first ingredient is not even listed as one of the first 3 with the Beauty Blender. Ingredient number 2 and 3 is, though. So for me, it was close enough that did a great job washing my brushes and beauty blenders, and I figured that was as close as I was going to get. With these 2, the first 3 ingredients are listed as sodium tallowate and or sodium palmate, and then water, and sodium cocoate and or sodium palm kernelate on both of these. Okay, so that's an even closer match than with the tone. Now, the way that I wash my brushes and beauty blenders is I deep clean them at the kitchen sink, and I wet the brush and I wet the bar of soap, and I swirl the brush in the soap and I set it aside, and I do like a whole bunch of them at the same time. Once I have that pile of brushes that is set aside, I put the bar down, then I just take my hand, but you can use anything you want to do this with. You can use a soap holder that has little bumps on it, or you can buy one of those gimmicky ones that they have at the store now. Or you can, you know those soap holders that have the little bumps that you can buy at Dollar Tree? It's just to hold your soap. You can either use one of those, or you can just use your hand. Because I wear dishwashing gloves when I'm doing this, so I'm getting friction from the glove. So anyway, once I have my pile of brushes that are like coated in soap, that have been swirled in the bar of soap, I just rinse it on my glove. And then when I don't see any more soap suds and I know that it's rinsed really well, I squeeze out the excess and put it aside. And then when I'm done with my pile of brushes, I put those on like a big fluffy towel and let them dry for like a day. The thicker, bigger brushes sometimes will take 2 days, but if you squeeze out that excess moisture really well, they'll usually be ready by the next day. It all depends. If you're washing something like this, it might take 2 days. But that's how I wash my brushes. But 50 cents a bar, you guys. Same thing, same basic ingredients as the Sephora Beauty Blender Solid. And that stuff does work, but do you want to pay $45 for a bar of that? Come on, really. Think about it. The money that you could save by buying these soaps, now you can buy more makeup instead. So, that is it, you guys. I wanted to make sure I passed this information along to you because these are stores that I think most people have in pretty much every town, and just so easy to get. And also, these types of soaps I like to leave like in my bathroom in like a pretty dish on the sink, and that's what I use to wash my hands, because I feel like these types of soaps, because they have cocoa butter in them, don't dry out your hands. You know, it'll clean your hands without drying them out. So they're great for lots of things. So that is it for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.